Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going over the Erin Condren and Clever Girl Finance collab. This is a new budget agenda they came out with. So this is a 7x9 size planner. It comes with a silver coil. You cannot customize this like you usually can with Erin Condren planners. This is the cover it comes with. It does not already come with the word budget on it. I got that personalized. Although admittedly, I kind of didn't really have to wait for that. It takes more time for them to personalize it, but because I don't really love this planner cover, I'm going to go with this one that I ordered instead so that it has a fall theme, and I like this one better. But this is the cover it comes with. It's like these lines with asterisks at the end. The asterisks are Erin Condren's kind of logo. On the inside cover, you can see is the usual kind of dashboard layout, little checklist, blank boxes, header. It says the budget planner, every little bit adds up, space to write your name, that it's the collaboration with Clever Girl Finance, and then it gets right into it. So there's a little section about how to use the planner, about Clever Girl Finance, which is a company I had never heard of prior to this collaboration, but they seem pretty cool and interesting. I've watched a couple of their videos since hearing about this and ordering the planner. You don't obviously have to be a woman to benefit from their tips or to benefit from this planner. There's also some tips. Now it's time to make the next 12 months amazing. Let's go. So there's kind of a big picture spread here, so that you can, at the start of getting this planner, you can kind of set the groundwork. Okay, where am I currently? So that's the first box. How do I currently feel about them? How do I want to feel? Because how do you know what you want to make your goals if you don't know kind of what your end, like big picture is? A space to write out your total debts, total savings, total investments, and then there's another account and amount, but this one is blank, so whatever other kind of categories you need to fill in. And then there's a place to write in your total net worth. I feel like I might be a little sad if I write that in. I'll be like, ooh, girl. But, is what it is. And then there's a place to break down 3 big picture financial goals. There's a space to write the goal, your why, and then timeline when you want to reach those. I think for timeline, you have to be really honest with yourself about how long it's truly going to take to reach those goals. Because obviously, yeah, I'd love to have 10K in emergency savings in a year. Is that a realistic goal for you, though, with how much you make and how much you can realistically save each paycheck? You have to be kind of honest with yourself. Then there's the tabs, and you get into your first month. So this is undated, so you can start whenever. There's a place to write in the month, circles for the dates, notes. I honestly don't have a use for this because I put all of my financial kind of due dates, paychecks, all that goes in my weekly agenda. So I probably won't use this page, but it is there. And then there's a space to kind of break down the month ahead. So there's a space for this month's financial goals, debt payment goals, savings goals, investment goals, big upcoming expenses, and then a place to write down important dates. This seems kind of redundant because that would be written here, but it is there. And then there's some blank note pages with the asterisks in the corner. And then you get into what I think is kind of the meat and potatoes of the agenda. So month of, place to write your income. Unfortunately, there's only 4 slots for paychecks. So if you are someone who gets paid weekly and there is a 5-week paycheck month, you're kind of in trouble, because where are you going to write that fifth paycheck? But there's a space for planned and actual, and there is that for each of these kind of categories, which is great because in their previous budget book, this is an A5 size. Let me turn to a month I haven't filled out yet. There's just a space to write kind of the category and the amount, but you couldn't check in and see what you actually spent in that category. You had to kind of look through the weekly spending and then kind of figure it out. But what's nice is at the end of the month, you can put your actual, so then when you're planning for the next month, you can see where you went over, where you went under, and adjust your budget accordingly. So there's a space for savings, debt payments, investments, housing, food, transportation, utilities, personal care, entertainment, shopping, and 2 blank tables. At the end, there's total income, total expenses, and the difference between those two. So this is pretty cool. There's at the space at the bottom too, there's a space for like your total budget per that category, which I think is really awesome. The only thing I think is missing for me is like a total like overall budget, which I would put at the bottom here. I would actually have the 4 categories: total budget, total income, total expenses, and the difference. I think that would be useful, but otherwise, I think this is pretty sweet. I was going to say there could also be a place for credit cards, but I guess that would be under debt payments. Like you could have your cards and then like student loan, business loan, whatever. And then you get into kind of your spending log, date, description, category, total. And there's 1, 2, 3 pages of that, which is pretty conservative, because the original budget book has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this one only has 3 pages. But I guess, I don't know, they're kind of encouraging you to spend less money. And then it ends with a monthly check-in. Place for wins, place for growth, which is they don't want to call them losses, I guess. Room for growth. Goals I'm making progress on, goals that need more attention. How I can keep this momentum, adjustments I can make, what I'm grateful for, which is cute. And then at the end, there's a clever girl tip. So this one for this first month is prioritize your expenses in order of importance. This way, even if your income does not cover everything, the most important things get paid for first. And then it just goes into the next month. There are 12 months in here. And then, is there anything at the back of the planner? Because the other one does. Oh, here we go. There is the last month's check-in, and then there's the 12-month check-in. So you can say how you currently feel at the end, how you want to feel in the future about your finances, the progress you've made, and there's a big old space to write that. Savings goal progress, debt pay down progress, got it. Wins to celebrate, what helped my financial goals, what helped my spending goals, what helped my savings goals, what helped my debt pay down. Sorry, pay down is a hard word for me to say. Pay down goals, what I want to keep focusing on, any pivots or adjustments to make for the next 12 months. Okay, cool. And then you get into some trackers. So there's space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 savings trackers. Yeah, 6 savings trackers. Saving for, savings goal, deadline, date, deposit total. Debt or payment plan tracker. So amount owed, starting balance, minimum payment. You can write all that down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 of those. And then you get into an investment tracker, which I don't have, so maybe I should get into that. But date, account name, symbol, quantity, share price, fees, total cost. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I assume there's 6 of these too. And that's it. And then you get these cool stickers. What I like about this one is it includes tabs, so you can mark the months on the actual tabs, because the original budget book did not come with that. So I just have blank tabs. I would have had to buy separate tab markers, and I didn't feel like doing that. And then in the back there's a folder. This is really nice. Again, the original budget book does not have a folder in the back. I personally like a folder in my agendas, especially for a budget one, a finance agenda, because when tax season comes around, I put all my tax documents to keep track of all that. And then when I go to file my taxes, I have them all in one spot. And then the back cover is just lined. And that is the new financial agenda from Erin Condren. I think that's it. I'm going to back plan October, so what my budget was, and fill this out, back plan that, and then I'll be back in a couple of weeks to budget out November in here. And then you guys can kind of see this planner in action. But for today, that is going to be today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell if you want to be notified of when I upload. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.